So how much creative control did you guys have this
Quite
show?
a lot. We also wanted to let them do their thing because we would end up making it a YouTube video, not on Netflix.
So creative control wise, they filmed what they wanted to film, they asked what they wanted to ask, and then you kind of.
If anything was, we had full no, we don't want to do that.
Sure, that's good to have.
Yeah.
I think like when people have this creative control thing, they like. You still want to shape it a little bit, like as in like, please don't put that in to be public in front of everyone.
Yeah.
More that rather than like, sure, make it however you want, tell the story you want to tell, but don't put me and my mum having this conversation in, please. Stuff like that.
There was actually, I'm sure I can say it. They obviously, as you said, they ask questions that don't end up making it in. They had a couple questions. There was one thing where we're sat at this table, and they just put a small bag in front of each of us, and It wasn't in the version I've seen anyway, because we all literally said afterwards, what the fuck is this? They give us each a puzzle, as in a jigsaw puzzle, of about 15 pieces.
Yeah.
And they just go, so we're sat at this table, we all have the bag, and they go, okay, go ahead. And we're like, what do you mean? We don't know what this is. We open it, pour out some jigsaw puzzles. We just do it. And I'm like, oh, mine's a picture of JJ.
Oh my God.
And we're like, we don't know what this. There's nothing to this.
That's like modern, like new school hipster, like way of storytelling.
Yeah.
And what does that mean to you?
Well, then, like, I think I finished mine first, and I was like, oh, is it going to be, things that mean a lot to us that, through YouTube, blah blah blah. And then I think Toby's was just like, I don't know, like a suit or something.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, I hope that's not.
Isn't it more about like letting your subconscious talk? Because if your brain's engaged in doing a puzzle and then
we didn't talk. We just
did
the puzzle.
Right, I don't see the point.
That was probably the intention, but sometimes it doesn't hit like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
so we did the puzzle, and then when we don't get it, like, what's happened? And then they were kind of like, okay, we'll take the puzzles off. Okay, now we'll have this talk. And then that part's in.
Right,
the puzzle part.
Yeah.
Didn't know what was going on. And then we also had an interview each, and they asked hundreds of questions. And whenever we do a Sidemen shoot, we have, like a rider.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so what you get to every single shoot, they just, like a musician has a rider.
Yeah.
It's in their dressing room. You can say, oh, I want these drinks, this food, this. Our riders are all basic as hell.
Mm-hmm.
We say, mine is, I want one Red Bull.
Yeah.
Jage's is Prime, maybe some grapes.
Yeah.
Ethan's is a protein bar.
Who has the Dairy Dunkers?
So that was one time our rider kept getting bigger and bigger, with not through us, just people just kept getting more and more food, and it became junk food. So we went, let's get some healthier food. What do you want? Everyone was naming things. I said, I'll chuck a Dairy Dunker in there. They've been there since.
Yeah.
And when we did this interview, I start off, I sit down, and they go, oh, Simon, we have something for you. And I go, okay, what is it? I don't know if this is good. And they give me a Dairy Dunker.
That's amazing.
And I go, thanks. And they go, oh, we've been told you have to have this. And I went, no. Like,
that is fucking
I was
gold.
like, what do you mean? And they went, oh. They asked, we asked what should everyone have, and they said, oh, some Dairy Dunkers for Simon, a Red Bull, bananas, whatever. And I went, no, it was about 9 months ago. I just said, can we get some Baby Bells and a Dairy
They thought you were like a
something?
diva for like Dairy Dunkers. Like,
Yeah.
Where's my Dunker?
And they were like, do you want them? And I was like, sorry, but no.
Okay,
not
sure,
really.
yeah. I will say, I love that you've done that, because when I go to Simon shoots, I always look for the Dunkers.
Really?
Yeah, I love them. I love little
Jumbo tubes.
Yeah. I need to be fair, but the tubes
the
are
jumbo
good.
tubes are the best ones.
The ones with like chives in it. Or something.
Yeah.
They're really good. Yeah, I
Better
used to have them
than
as
the
a
basic
kid.
breadsticks.
Oh, but the breadsticks are the worst ones. I like the little Ritz ones though. They're cool.
Okay, haven't had them.
Oh.